What's up, family? This is Jay Floyd, also known as Big Bro. Welcome to the Big Bro Podcast, man. It's another episode of our driver's seat workshop series. Bam! You know what I'm saying? We're going through the book, man. Due to the pandemic, I wasn't able to bring this series to y'all in person this year. So I'm bringing it straight to your living room, straight to your YouTube, straight to your phone, straight to your computer, straight in your heart, man. You know how we do. I love y'all, man. Thanks for joining me. We in the family room like we always are, man. As a matter of fact, speaking of family, while y'all on YouTube, man, after you check out this video, go over and check out my daughter's YouTube channel, Honors World, man. She's doing her thing, man. She's an up-and-coming young actress and just doing things, man. And my son, man. My son's YouTube channel is called Champs Class, so check him out. And my oldest daughter, she's an entrepreneur, man. She don't want to put the YouTube thing out there. She's doing other business moves, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super proud of her, man. Also be on the lookout for my wife's channel. It's coming really soon. So this one right here is called On the Road. Man, we did everything, man. We went through this bad boy from front to back, man. If I open this joint up, we did chapter 1, the vehicle. We did chapter 2, the back seat. We did chapter 3, how do you drive this bad boy? We did chapter 4, where the rubber meets the road. We did chapter 5, it's the journey, not the destination. And now we're doing chapter 6, on the road, man. So before we get started, I just want to say big up to all of my sponsors, man. Go check out my sponsors, man. You see my beard journey, I'm still rocking, I'm still feeling good. It's also a beard and hair journey, man, because my same products that I use on my beard, I use on my hair, man. And I got my beard comb, I got my beard balm from the Black Gent, man. Go check out the Black Gent, man. They're doing some really good things. Go check out also Black Water, man. I'm all out of Black Water because we drank it, but last time we got my bamboo water, man. That joint's pretty delicious, man. So go peep them out. I think you would enjoy it. It's healthy, it's great, it's delicious, and they got some good prices. They'll even, I believe, ship you something for free. You just gotta pay the shipping, but don't quote me on that. But if you look right there in the description, you'll see all of my sponsors, man. And again, I don't sponsor these folks for no reason. I only pick them up if I feel like they got really dope products and a really dope mission. And the majority of them are Black owned, all right? So that's what's up, man. So let's get started, man. On the road. What do you need to know about when you're driving on the road? Well, first of all, stay warm. Don't catch you sleeping. Stay warm. Some creep. No, you know the song. Don't act like you don't know the song. Listen, stay woke on the road. This chapter is all about focus. You did all of this work to recognize your life as a car, a vehicle that's traveling through time. You did all this work to get out of the back seat, recognize the things that have you strapped into your past, learn how to drive, repair your old roads, realize that it's all about the journey and not the destination, and we ain't gonna be asking, are we there yet? Now, you got to focus, right? So there's 3 traps I want us all to avoid when we focus and when we on this road, man. Number 1, do not ignore the GPS. Yeah, and I ain't talking about the GPS in your car. I'm talking about the greater power source, man. Listen, God is our GPS. He's our navigation system. He will navigate us. Sometimes he'll take us on a route that might be a little, we may not thought it was the right one. We may disagree with it, but we gotta follow the route. You know what I mean? They got the old jokes about how men don't ask for directions, right? That's really true about most humans, right? We think we know best. We don't want to ask for directions. First thing we always do when we're getting on the trip, we procrastinate. We don't pack in time. We don't get ready in time, right? We try to get everything, we don't leave in time. You know, we try to do it all at the last minute. Then once we get on our journey and we realize we're behind, then we try to take shortcuts. Yeah, but ain't no shortcuts, man, in God's journey, man. In your life, there are no shortcuts. Every turn, every twist, every setback, Those are all there for a reason, to build you, to make you stronger. So we can't procrastinate, end up late, and try to take shortcuts, right? So we stay focused on whatever that GPS is saying. Even if we don't agree with the route, you can't shortcut what God has for you. Even when you can't find it in you, in your physical nature, to trust what that GPS is saying, the direction and route that it's saying. And sometimes you'll be going and it'll be like, boom, or in your journey, maybe you sped up and you ain't get over in time and you passed it up. Maybe we made a mistake, but God's GPS got grace. So it'll be like, rerouting. We all know, anybody who done been in that situation knows that rerouting ain't always fun. Sometimes it's like, man, I gotta go around here and turn around. What? Yeah, well, you wanna get back on the road, don't you? You wanna get back to your journey, don't you? Well, you follow that route, all right? So the second trap that I don't want us to fall into, visual distractions. Man, I know all of us know not to text and drive in real life, right? A lot of people do it. But we know we're not supposed to. But when you start driving in your spiritual life and in your purpose, man, you gotta remember there's passengers to protect. Not only yourself and this valuable vehicle of your life, but you have relationships, significant others, spouses, children, nieces, nephews, people that look up to you, people that love you. You're spending hours distracted while you're trying to be on your journey. If you spend all your day on Twitter or Facebook, you arguing about politics, or you on TikTok trying to master the latest dance for too long. You can't do that at the same time you're trying to drive, right? You can't do that at the same time you're trying to drive, unless your purpose is to try to reach the world as a TikTok influencer, right? And there are people like that, but even those people will tell you, I still gotta learn how to balance my time. I can't spend all my time doing this, right? You gotta balance. And this ain't no attack on those sites, but what I'm saying is, for some of us, your lane may involve being in those sites, but for those people, even then, it's a tool. It's a tool on your journey. All right? You know, a lot of people get caught up hopping on the gram, caught up in that explore page, caught up watching the young ladies with no clothes on, caught up watching the young men with no clothes on, caught up a little bit, you know, we lusting, we in there. And I ain't gonna act like I ain't one of those people that done been caught up in that myself, which is why I know firsthand, you can't spend a lot of your time there. You gotta ask yourself where I'm at. Am I on my path? Is what I'm doing, when I'm spending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, I gotta ask myself, is this what's furthering my journey? My purpose for God? Is this building me? Is this my training? Or is it taken from my training? If the answer is B, then I gotta find a way to balance that, remove myself from that, right? And if you're the kind of person that might struggle with getting into too much visual distraction, like struggle getting into porn addiction, and trust me, porn addiction is real. It's real. I've struggled with porn in the past, and many people that I know struggle with it right now. If that's something you're trying to eliminate from your life, you're trying to toss that to the left, get that out of your life, then I got a really good sponsor to talk about. Covenant Eyes, man. Covenant Eyes is a really good app you put on your phone, man, and you can help put the silos up, things that you don't want distracting you from your journey. You can even set up some accountability partners, so you and your maybe somebody you look up to, y'all can hold each other accountable, or somebody that's going through that journey with you might have the same struggle with porn addiction and go through that with you. So hit up Covenant Eyes. They're one of my sponsors. You can get that information right down in the description. But what we gonna do, whether you use Covenant Eyes or whether you use whatever you need to use, maybe you just find a way to balance your time better. Maybe you just find a way to balance your time better. Whatever it is, we're gonna find a way to eliminate the visual distraction. How are you gonna drive your car on this road with all these other people trying to go on their journeys, You can't be focused on other drivers and what they doing, what kind of cars it's a lot of good looking cars out there. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't the car you rolling with. That ain't your vehicle. And that ain't got nothing to do with your vehicle. And it ain't gonna further your vehicle. So we're gonna keep your eyes on the road. We're gonna keep navigating on that system, right? Next, the number 3 trap that I want us to avoid. And keep in mind that I say us. Because again, like I always say, this is not a show about me telling y'all what to do. This is a show about growth. And everybody's going through growth. I'm going through my own journey, my own battle. You going through your own journey, your own battle. The key is that we have everything that it takes to heal each other, to get each other better. God has put enough in all of us. And my gift is to be able to hand you a little bit of what I've been through and what I've seen other people go through to help all of us continue to grow, right? So number 3 pitfall that we need to avoid is looking in that rear view mirror. Man, that rear view mirror, man, listen. What's behind you gotta stay behind you. You cannot drive a car by looking through the rear view mirror only. It's not gonna work. You cannot drive a car by staring at the rear view mirror. It's not gonna work. We've all had some good seasons, some bad seasons. We cannot keep holding on to all of that. Right? We got to learn how to process it and let it be what it was. Let it affect us in the way that it was meant to, right? Hopefully in each one of your important past seasons, you can say that you experienced it, you received it, and you let it go. You let it be what it was meant to be. Then you drive forward. Forward. Get that? Close your eyes and think about your car right now. The rear view mirror is like this. But the windshield, that bad boy takes it's the whole view. So when they designed this car, they made the windshield almost all you can see. And the rear view mirror is really small and only there when needed. Only there when needed. Yeah. Think about that design and understand that we are designed the same way. Look, you have strength that comes from your past experiences, but it only works in your favor if you're not stuck there. Staying focused on someone, something that you lost, that distracts us, man, from all the new replacements that God sent. No matter what you lost, man, something new is going to take its place. It's going to be different, but something new is there. Boom, 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 boom. And you still focused on the old model, you're gonna miss the new model, man. And listen, the point of eliminating these distractions is to keep focused on the majority of our focus on our purpose for driving. Listen, I don't know what your opinion is, but I can give you one fact that I know for sure. None of us are gonna live forever. Not me, not you. So every day that we waste is really a tragedy, right? And if you start to think about it on the hour level, we can say the same thing. So it's like walking right past that brand new car that had a bow on it and trying to just walk to work. It's a tragedy when you walked right past a brand new vehicle. The more we allow these distractions to invade our daily habits, the longer we gonna keep walking to work or riding the bus. You don't need to ride the bus when you have a luxury vehicle every day. We keep focused on these distractions. I mean, imagine riding the bus. It's people packed all in there. Sometimes you don't even get a seat. You on that pole, the bad boy hopping up and down. It's uncomfortable. You got all these other people on there going to their different destinations. You got to keep stopping when they get off at their destinations. That bus is just going back and forth, same route, back and forth. No real destination. Just back and forth, same route. Don't hop on the bus on your journey. Use your vehicle. Don't delay your journey. Use your vehicle. The reality is your vehicle is valuable, man. It's valuable. None of us got broken down vehicles. We might feel like it. Sometimes, our emotions lie to us and tell us we broken down vehicles. We got a bad history. We haven't taken care of ourselves. We haven't done the things we needed to in our life. But trust me when I tell you that's a lie. You are not broken down. You are not on the scrap heap. You have a modern, souped up vehicle that's time traveling. You rolling that spaceship, man. So keep going. Full steam ahead. And what direction do you go? Well, that modern day scholar, Andreas 3000 told us spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip. Yeah, so dip. Go full speed. And the other modern day Christian teacher, Timothy Keller, says this: what preoccupies the mind controls the life. So where do you keep your focus? The majority of your focus should go into your purpose. Your purpose should control your life, not your distractions. Imagine living a whole life controlled by distractions. That's what a lot of us do. Yeah, God's path for our life will not look like what we want it to. We're gonna have to get over that. It ain't gonna look like, hey, just head up there, take a left. You know, when you ask somebody, you go to some new city and somebody always be like, somebody always smoking a cigarette. Hey, just head up there, take a left, make you a right, and it's right there on your left. That ain't the way it goes. It ain't the way it goes. It's circuitous. There's gonna be some dips, some back. It's gonna be all around. There's gonna be plenty of times where we pass things up and God gonna have to rerouting. Yeah. Remember, our position to God is no different than our children is to us. And God out here trying to run errands, but we out here like, are we there yet? What's going on? I want to have fun. Remember that. The journey don't look like what we think. Just like our journey to go run them errands don't look like what our kids think it should. Right? So sometimes we're going to be paused. Sometimes we're going to be stopped. There's a blessing in that pause. There's a blessing in it. How you gonna want your life to change if you always trying to avoid construction? Right? Sometimes you driving and boom, you gotta stop because you behind construction. Right? Or you might be at a place where it's like, I gotta go around, street closed, blocked off. But guess what? If you truly trying to be transformed, don't avoid the construction. Recognize it. Change your path. Accept the course correction. And accept that rerouting. So listen, I want to make sure when we on this road, no different than a truck driver with an 18-wheeler full of valuable, precious goods. That's what you got, man. So when you on that road, stay woke. Don't catch sleep. You better not sleep. The first thing you can't do is sleep when you're on the road. Secondly, avoid these 3 pitfalls, y'all. Myself included. Don't ignore the GPS, man. Stay focused on where that route is going, even when it don't look like the route you want to take. Even when it don't include the shortcut you think is better. Sometimes getting there quicker ain't better. Sometimes you need some time to stop, think, mature on that journey. Right? Secondly, visual distractions. Let's get up all out of our eyes, man. The eye gate is controlling too much of our world, man. Get the eyes off of all of that. Quit worrying about somebody else's house, somebody else's car, these influencers on Instagram showing you these flashy things. Focus on your purpose. Quit getting caught up in the porn. Quit getting caught up in things that's essentially the same as porn. Because not all porn is sex, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of that is success porn. Don't get caught up in that. You know what I mean? Be accountable. And third, keep your eyes out that rear view mirror. Do not use that to control your life. Some ugly stuff can be back there, but look at the direction you're headed. Look through that windshield. Yeah. So here's the new one. Here's my assignment for y'all right now. Tonight, change your social media strategy. You identified in one of the earlier videos you watched with me what kind of tool that you are for God. Decide today that you will not waste time in too many things that take away from you becoming the best version of that tool. For you being that thing that you are purposed for. Instead, when you hop on social media or you watch something on Netflix or you watching Amazon Prime, use that kind of stuff to make you sharper as the tool that God designed you to be. It's cool to take in entertainment and movies, but the majority of it should be focused on sharpening you and making you better on who you are. And secondly, this is my challenge, especially in the political year, in an election year. This is my challenge to every single one of y'all. Right now, before you ever post anything, I don't care whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, I don't care what it is. Before you hit send, I want you to reread what you're about to post and ask yourself, does this further my purpose? And if it doesn't further your purpose, delete it. 90% of the time, I want you to delete it. It's cool to toss a little bit of stuff out there that's trivial, that's fine, but don't let that be the majority of what's driving you. Social media is too powerful of a tool for you to just use it to fuel more distraction. Use it mainly to fuel your purpose, man. Yeah, you do that, I'm telling you, you will see life change. You will see your life change. You will walk more in your purpose. You will feel more energy. You will see the blessings for what they are. Your vision will be clearer. You know, when 2020 started, there was a lot of people, that said, hey, this is going to be the year of clear vision. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prophesy or predict that this will be a year of clear vision. And it turns out this is a pretty rough year of things that we did not expect. And there's no way we could have predicted, right? It turned out to be the exact opposite. I submit to you that real clear vision it's not about predicting the future. It's only about seeing you more clearly, right? So before I leave, man, this is going to be the main motto for 2020. 2020 is not about clear vision. You're going to be able to see everything. The motto for 2020 is clean your mirrors. All of us are stuck in the house. What else you going to do? Clean your mirrors. I'm out, man. This is Jay Floyd, big bro. I love y'all, man. Keep tuning into my videos. I got so much more to share.